A garage door blown into pieces when the battery inside of an electric vehicle explodes. New at 10, electric cars are posing a safety hazard as our state is one of many pushing toward an electric lifestyle. EV purchases in Colorado are soaring, with EV registrations up 822% since 2016.
But some firefighters say they're going to need a lot more resources if EV vehicles keep gaining popularity. Our investigator Katie Weiss found fire departments still don't know the best ways to distinguish the flames if an electric vehicle actually catches on fire.
So, Katie, what are experts telling you about this issue?
Well, Michael, Karen, firefighters have had more than 100 years really to perfect the art of putting out these traditional motor vehicle gas fires. But these traditional tactics really just don't work on electric vehicles. And that's because EVs use lithium-ion batteries to run instead of gas. And lithium-ion batteries are just harder to put out, sometimes reigniting days or even weeks later. A fire investigator in Erie tells me firefighters there are still figuring out what's the best line of attack. The garage of this Erie home exploded in April, blowing off a firefighter's helmet, knocking back other firefighters inside.
I mean, my dad takes turns charging. That's probably what caused the fire.
It happened after this family called 911 when they saw smoke coming from their electric Jeep that was charging in the garage.
My husband had an electrician install the electrical thing like 4 or 5 days ago, and then they've been charging their Jeeps in there.
Firefighters went inside to check it out.
They had a smoke-filled garage. They couldn't even see the stairs going into the garage. And once they opened the door and sprayed water, that's when it created an explosion.
Doug Saba is the deputy fire marshal for Mountain View Fire Rescue. He says, fortunately, no one was injured.
The problem with this was a buildup of combustible gases inside the garage and started coming into the house. And that happens a lot with batteries, lithium-ion batteries that fail.
Saba says the fire is still under investigation and they've sent the Jeep back to the manufacturer to be examined.
Through your investigation of this particular incident, what issues do you think collected together to create a perfect storm for this explosion to happen?
The time that they put in the vehicle to charge was less than 3 hours. So whether it was overran, if there was a failure of the system or of the charging or of the vehicle, or if there was a short, that's still being determined.
While electric vehicle fires are much less common than regular motor vehicle fires, they can be more dangerous because there's less knowledge about how to put them out. CBS News found right now there's a patchwork of standards nationwide for best practices to extinguish these fires, and there isn't sufficient training for fire departments.
There's a lot of things being tried, but nothing solid. We have fire agencies that are using tarps to cover cars to help try and smother them. It's not very effective. They're trying water, but you need to have a copious amounts of water of 20,000 gallons. Even then, once you put it out, it can rekindle and restart 24, 72 a week later. Our tactics as firefighters right now and investigators is get the EV vehicle out of the house, get it out of our neighborhood, and we will investigate it in an open field.
Colorado is one of the states leading the charge for more electric vehicles to help reduce harmful gas emissions. Governor Polis wants more than 900,000 electric vehicles on the road by 2030. Last year, more than 83,000 were registered, an increase of 822% since 2016.
So this electric freight train is headed our way, and we need to adjust to our fire tactics.
So what's the state doing to ensure firefighters are properly prepared? Nowhere in the state's 2023 electric vehicle plan does it mention fires or emergency response. Governor Polis declined an interview with us, but says the state's Department of Transportation has held some training sessions for fire departments over the last year and has been handing out grant money to support more research and training statewide. But we found those grants are only training a few fire departments.
But it's something that we want to be ahead as we see more and more vehicles that are entering our roadways.
State Representative Alex Valdez supported electric vehicle legislation this year, but he says he was unaware about the lack of EV firefighting solutions until we reached out.
I will touch base with the firefighters and see if there is anything that we can be doing, because we do want to protect those folks. They're our people. We owe them the best training that they can get.
Meanwhile, back in Erie, SEBA asks folks at home to keep a close eye on their electric vehicles.
When they're charging them, it's making sure you're close by, somewhere that's not by something flammable.
He says if you see your EV start to smoke or catch fire, get away from it as quickly as possible. Call 911 and firefighters will do their best with the information they have to help.
It's talking to our operations and getting a better tactics for our firefighters, and we don't have those good answers yet.
Now, regarding the incident in Erie, Stellantis, the company that owns Jeep, they sent us a written statement which says, in part, quote, Stellantis prioritizes the safety and well-being of our customers and routinely reports relevant data to regulators. We also provide the first responder community with detailed information about handling our portfolio of electrified products. Now, guys, the company also says that these vehicles are designed to meet or exceed federal safety standards.
So, Katie, how will these companies investigate themselves when a fire does occur?
Yeah, that's something that has a lot of critics concerned about them taking a look at these batteries when these fires happen. How are they going to be investigating themselves? Well, experts tell me that there is some oversight from the government on that process, but that more could be coming as these batteries become more widely used and provided for our community.
Yeah, certainly not the last we have heard of this story, an issue that is not going away.
Absolutely.
Katie, thank you.